Greetings and salutations to my associates, compadres, and friends and many more. This is SamTheThomasFan2 giving you one last video update until 2017 ends. And before any of you ask, the picture that you see here, or the picture that was created by Dan the Countdowner on DeviantArt, is going to be part of a new intro that I am going to be working on for next year. And I just want to let you know that this may or may not be my permanent intro, or in this case, what I'm trying to say that the picture is actually going to be part of a permanent intro I may work on. This may or may not be true, but I just want to put that out there. Now, before I get into anything, I just want to say that 2017 has given me a lot to think about this year. Although I'm still acting like a young, foolish lad who just wants to try doing anything fun in particular, it gives me a chance to actually commemorate and remember the good times I had from when I began my YouTube channel back in 2014. The friends that I've actually made over the years, the projects that I've done, and the many losses that I've actually had over the years. After my YouTube channel began, I actually thought that I was going to make it big with what I got. But some of that partly changed after, on October 27, my mom passed away. And I actually thought that when my YouTube channel began, I thought I was just going to keep on sucking more and more. But that kind of changed ever since. I actually just continued to try to make things better and better, especially with some of the friends that I actually want to mention here today. One of them is someone who actually has not spoken to me in a while, or, has drifted apart from me since 2017 began. I'm talking about you, Jerome, aka Thomas Fan Forever, aka the German of Sodor. Jerome, if you're watching this, I first off want to say that even though you and I have drifted apart since the beginning of 2017, and I know that we have spoken to one another since I got myself a new Gmail account and a new YouTube account, which allowed me to have access to Google Hangouts once again. I just want to say that even though you and I have not truly spoken to one another since then, I just want to say that every time when I look at one of your new projects, I always keep thinking, there's a man who keeps trying his best. And I'm not saying this out of pity or anything like that. He shows compassion no matter what it takes. You have the pride to do whatever you want. And I know that even though you were technically one of the few people that actually started my acting career back in 2014, I still respect that from you. Jerome, I know that even though I don't even know why you constantly think I'm just nothing but a user who basically is just nothing but a complete fuck up all the time. I just want to say that whatever happened between us, or whatever drifted us apart, I just want to say that, for what it's worth, I'm always going to be looking up to you, Jerome. You're a good friend and a good man. And you make some of the best damn trains videos I can ever witness. And that's pretty much all I could say for you, man. Just know that I'm proud of you for what you've done over the years. I love you, man, as a best friend and an ally. But it's not just you, Jerome, that made me the man I am today. There is a few people that I want to mention. One of them is known as Steven Garcia 1118. When I first started using Google Plus back in 2014, Steve and I actually had some good moments with each other. We chatted up a bit, and he actually gave me a role that I could never forget. It's being a part of an original series he created called Michael the American Engine, I believe it was called. The series, although has not been active since 2014 ended, and I'm pretty sure it will never be active again. Even though that role only lasted for at least one episode, I will always keep savoring that episode no matter what. And Steven, I know that even though you haven't decided to actually, or never will decide to get Michael the American Engine or whatever your original series was back then up and going again, I just want to say that it was an honor to first start being a part of your channel, and I'm always honored to be a part of your channel, even if you have more subscribers than me, dude. You're a real good friend, and I'll never forget that. Next up, I want to talk about is my friend Liz Productions 574. Liz, if you're watching this, I just want to say that when we first met back in 2015 or 14, I'm not sure, but I actually thought that you were just someone trying to take the one role I wanted, to be the role of Percy in a role that I could never forget or had until now. But even though you and I actually became such great friends since then, I just want you to know that you were the one female actress that stood by me no matter what. The one actress that gave me the ability to prove a point, or, well, what I guess I'm trying to say is, you were one of the best female friends that I could ever not live without. You've always been one of my role models that I've actually could never live without. And I love you for that, as a good friend, after all. And I hope that you'll always keep being the successful woman you really are. And I hope you actually have a real freaking great New Year. Sorry, I'm building up a tear here. And I just also want to mention that the list technically goes on for as long as I can actually know. Specifically, I like to give thanks to these following people here: Matt Hanna, aka Puppet Streamers, Shine Ortiz, LJ Productions, Kira Hagen, and Severfan4501, if I'm pronouncing that right. Green Machines 777, Michael aka Trainman 3985, Tank Engine 97, and the Milan Tuner, Danga Alsop, Liam Fitzgerald, Nostalgia Dude 1995. Sorry, I'm just trying to get through the names here. Owen Miller, aka Trainboy 55 Productions, Harry Fairbanks, aka the Loc Rail Fan, Fletcher, aka Titanic Master 475, Kane Fan 701, Burn to a Crisp on DeviantArt, Paul Odd 2005, Lil Pandemonium, Paul Young 65, Thomas Transformers War 101 on DeviantArt, aka Andrew Legon, or however your name's supposed to be pronounced, Tommy Warrior, Madison, aka Madsgirl 3761, and Taylor Z, Gee Machine, Mallard Fan 62, Rosie the Cutie 1995, Tyler Hildebrand, and sorry, I'm just thinking through. SF64 Rules 91 on DeviantArts, Froggyman 145, Wattsland, who's been taken down, 736 Berkshire, Suffman, and many more to come. And just everyone who's actually been supporting me, caring about me, or just has been my friend since 2014. Ever since I became a YouTuber, I've just been so creative with everyone's thoughts, feelings, emotions, everything. To everyone out there, we are all people who choose to be one. And I just want to say that no matter what happens, no matter where we are, whatever the heck we come up with, we'll always have one thing in common. Thomas and Friends will always just be a gift to every known user in the entire world, whether they like it or not. We survived over 70 years, 70 long years of friendship, working together, and the importance of trust and honesty. And, well, that no matter what happens, and no matter where we are, what we choose to be, there is one goal that I will always keep looking up to all of you. And that one goal is to always, in your heart, try to set friendship in motion. Even if you choose to or not. We join this community as fellow Thomas users, and we will always end up trying to live on or die trying to be Thomas users. And I'm not faking this. I'm saying this at the bottom of my heart to everyone I mentioned in my list, and to those who I haven't mentioned. I've come a long way since 2014 to know that whether we are all just pains in our asses or complete fuck-ups or complete shit altogether, we should always feel proud of what we do in life. No matter what it takes, and no matter how stupid or completely ridiculous all of our projects were in the past, I know from the fact that, I know from a fact that we just keep our heads in the game and continuing to make everyone feel happy, even if we end up sucking every time. And there is one last person I want to actually make it a announcement to. I know that this person is not actually going to be happy to hear me say this, but this is actually to shout out to someone who I have truly broken a heart long ago, about a few months ago to be precise. That one heart that I broken is none other than Saxophone April 2000, aka Saxophone April 410. Allison, if you're watching this or hearing this, I just want to say, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the way I acted and after 2017 first started and how 2016 was ending. I didn't know what I had to offer. This is actually also something I should mention to two other friends known as Jackie Something and the Friendly Aeon. If you guys are watching this, I should also mention you guys. Allison, when you and I first started dating, I felt something very touching in my heart. You and I actually understood what I felt like and how secretive I kept of this Thomas and Friends secrets for a long, long time. Although you and I just never have spoken to one another since, or had ever spoken in a while, I just want to say that even though I didn't technically talk much around the time when you and I were dating, I still loved you no matter what. And even if you ended up having to date someone else, I will always still love you as a friend through and through. 'Cause even if I ended up having to be secret to you, Jackie, and to you, Ryan, I couldn't bear to actually blow my secret. 'Cause this fandom is kind of like my family, like my home. Well, part of the family that I truly have. I just couldn't bear to lose the people that I actually admired, worked with, or just couldn't bear to forget. I know this may sound stupid and idiotic, but it is true. To everyone listening to this community, everything has always been like a family to me. whether we do get along or not, I don't want to lose this family that I've always looked around at. Sure, we all have our differences, but no matter what we do, we are all just brothers and sisters of this community put together. And I love you all. It's my family, the people I look up to, the people who subscribe on my channel, who follow me on either Twitter, DeviantArt, SoundCloud, or anything of it. And I just want to make it clear that you, Allison, along with Jackie, Ryan, and all the friends that I've made since beginning my YouTube career, you all are like a family to me. A family that will live on and we will always die on until the very end. And I just want to say to you, Allison, that no matter where you go, no matter what you do, I'm always going to keep supporting you. Even if you end up having to date someone else or just forget about me for a few or for a little while. But know that whatever happens, you'll always be my one and only gal that I've first loved since. And to everyone else out there, to everyone who has been working their amazing lives on this community for over many long years, I just want to say that good luck to everyone, and here's to another freaking year, hoping that it doesn't end up completely sucking or just ending up being a complete shit of another year, just as similar to 2016. Well, I guess that's all I could definitely say to everyone. So until then, to everyone out there who I support, who will become my friends, allies, or distant friends from everywhere around the world, this is SamTheThomasFan2 Productions saying goodbye for now, and here's to 2018, everyone. I love you all. Peace out, everyone.